Hey YouTube, what's good? It's Phantasma Night. We'll be playing more Eastward today. And let's see. Right. My latest objective is to deliver some curry for lunch. Now, where's the control room? Do the little temple shrine thing. Alright, let's get going. So, the city actually managed to survive for once. Oh, I suppose we've only been through one village so far, and it was kind of our introduction to the outside. And I suppose if you count Hot Red Crocodile, I believe that's what it was called, and that place didn't go down. It was just kind of bad to begin with. It's over? You can't be serious. I mean, come on. Where's excruciating death? The bottomless sorrow? It all seems a little too easy to me. Edgy name like Razor. Didn't expect him to be quite that edgy when I saw him, though. Whoops. Wrong way. Down there is Dragon Alley, I believe. I look at this guy, I'm like, I could totally see him being like the mayor character in video game. Big grin, but ultimately useless. Now that's his bias at me. Who is he? Oh right, he was that random businessman. You know, I think the miasma is actually symbolic. Symbolic, sir? Of what, sir? You have to look through the rain to see the rainbow. A meritorious conclusion, sir. Your words are ever exemplary. I'll write it down at once. Well, symbolic or not, it could probably still kill you, so, yeah. Good thing we push it away, huh? Okay, into the temple, down through the secret entrance. Sorry about this, boss, I don't know what happened. Can it be fixed? Could take most of the day. That's too long. This is an emergency. Alva, what do you make of it? It doesn't actually look like that big of a problem. But I've got my hands a little, full right now. Lee? Oh, and Mr. Sonic Punk, we meet again! Sonic what? Oh, ha ha, what a coincidence. It seems the shrine's elevator's gotten itself kaput. The only way down there, I mean down to the control room, or down here, that's why she corrected herself, is to take the long way around from outside the city. This maintenance tunnel you can take. You manage to take the Midtown exit, you can't miss it. Got it! We have a new target, Lab Assistant John. The maintenance tunnel. Huh, instead of waiting for it to be fixed, they're like, no, we have to deliver this at lunch. This lunch is of the utmost importance. Although, I suppose you don't have anything better to do and people down there could use a meal. Why not, right? Especially because we're armed with a, honestly, the gun still looks like a toy. We're armed with a shotgun, we're armed with a makeshift flamethrower. We have a pan with a square shape, meaning we have a pan with corners to hit people with. Milgar is not nearly as useful in combat, unfortunately. Do we make more food? Whoops, wrong button. The episode just started, we're gonna see this jingle a lot anyway. Oh, I should have checked the stores for more food. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to see if the stores are restocked now that a little time has passed, now that we transitioned from night to day. It was night, right? I mean, the stores aren't here, but... The time is nigh. When New Dam City has its weakest, we must strike. Strike with superb planning and infrastructure. Oh, it's John and Sam. What's this? Lunchbox? Prince is still up there in that control room then, is she? It's a good thing she's got you two taking care of her. She's got her grandpa's disposition, that's for sure. Once she sets her mind on something, she even forgets to eat. Okay, Okay, so those are stores. Or at least places I could enter. I think one of them was the place where William and Daniel were hanging out. Although, actually, that place had groceries too, now that I think about it. Yeah, here we go. I keep going into that back room to try and get upgrades, but that's not where you go. I'll not leave this shop. I'll not. My husband left it in my hands, and I won't abandon it. That's nice. That's... These are our ingredients. Although, now I'm wondering, because on the cooking menu, there's a bunch of stuff that's, like, grayed out. So do I have to discover? These are dishes I gotta discover, right? None of it is stuff that I just have to buy out in the world? I believe so. But for that, I need more ingredients. More ingredients of all kinds. Here's that game station again. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to this. Seems pretty time consuming. Maybe I'll set aside an episode just for that. Wait, there was another place to go? No, not here. Hey, it's another Jesus statue. Can't click on this one though. Alright. You know, I just noticed this tree is like all gnarled, but it has fruit on it. Is it a real tree? Is it a fake tree? I mean, real as far as the game's concerned. Is your light showing? You saw that, huh? Another short circuit. So you have to forgive me if I'm a little short with you, too. Right, I forgot you used to say that already. Oh, right, upgrades. Excellent. Excellent, that's cool. I don't intend to let it go that far, but we'll see. Okay, I'm a little blind, so let's see. Where are my... Okay, there's the chips up there. This is the darker chip, this is the lighter one. And that's all I have for upgrade materials, huh? Just those two chips. And all of the salt, of course. The scepter flame. This gun's been immensely useful. Maybe we should upgrade this thing eventually. I don't use it at all. Maybe it's meant to be a decent weapon. But I like this thing. Ooh, gun's looking a little more, a bit less toy-like, a little bit more industrial. Upgrade for bombs. Bomb is still level 1. The gun's level 3. Let's forgo ammo for once. Seems like I have trouble using bombs in combat, but it's nice to have that extra firepower when I do need it. Okay, look for ingredients and then go. My money's dwindling. I'm like down to like about a third of what I started off with. Or not start off with, but a third of what I had, like I want to say at the beginning of last episode. I did buy lots of inventory upgrades, so I didn't realize there were that many. Hey, who are you? You gotta enjoy life while you can. You never know what's coming next. That's true. Been hearing it since I weren't but a wee lad. The flavors of the sea be beyond your wildest imagination. It ain't be wrong. Weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen. We be hunting crab. Will you be taking some, lad? Okay, so you do restock seafood. Okay, that's good. Here I kept thinking I'd be running out. Okay, just gotta check these last couple buildings. Okay, well, that one's the subway, the one to the right's the Rocky Mansion where Alva lives. What was this again? The friendly Spendy at your service. Right, the backpack upgrades, that's why we keep buying. Ooh. Meat. Oh, this is a priority. Got plenty of this stuff for now. Nope, gonna keep buying. Whoops. Got so many of these onions. Maybe we don't need more of that. Ingredients! Okay, and now our money is like next to nothing. We're at like a sixth of what we started with. Now it's like somewhere in the zone of like 16%. Yeah, let's get out of here. Save some money for the next batch of unusual goodies. Stop buying like eggplants and stuff. I don't even like eggplants. Or at least real life me doesn't like eggplant. If they're useful in the game, why not, right? Eat. Pork chop, that's cool. Right, I could use the mouse for this. What am I doing? So many veggies. I don't even like eggplant. Do we have no fruit in the city? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hot pot. Have we done every combination we can of 2 veggies and something else? Possibly. Maybe I should stop buying veggies then. Got so dang many of them. Although I should probably keep getting the fish. Once we move on, I'm not sure we'll have a supply of it, considering we're out of fruit. That's, yeah. Looks like these 3 count as the same item, even though these are distinctly different. I mean, on all these veggies are distinctly different as well. Like, come on, potato, and of course, a lemon is very different from an apple, and all these things are distinctly different as well. Yeah, these things, yeah, they're pretty different. I want to say like sea meat and land meat have similar tastes to each other than like drastically different kinds of fruit. Although I guess fish, there are differences between fish too, so I guess what I'm saying is kind of silly, especially if you compare it to something like octopus. But still, milk and eggs and tofu? Yeah, I don't know about that. If recipe tells me to use a certain amount of milk, I'm not sure I want to replace it with chunks of tofu. Might be interesting, might not be. 2 fried rice. Corn noodles. Oh hey, we found an unknown recipe. Last fruit though. Do you want to do it? Might as well. Let's go. Oh, forgot to use the spices. Those things are piling up. Nothing. Okay. Whoa, pizza. John once tried to make pizza. John once put pineapple on pizza. John failed at making pizza. There might be a little bias on the developer's part. Alright, alright. Ah, that's where the fruit comes from. It's pineapple pizza. Okay, which way are we going? That way, okay. That will explain why there's a security gate. Dude, this gun actually has a barrel now. Okay, well that was a waste of ammo, but whatever. Okay, whoops. Why did I keep pressing Q to switch weapons? Can I keep, or Q or tab? The bad habit. Whoops. Wait, what button did I press there? I think I pressed E that time. I never press E. E for equipment makes sense. Alright, let's see. There you are! Mr. the Sonic Punk! We sure seem to keep running into each other today, don't we? I remember something I want to give you. Whoa, what is that? Flying bomb? Great, you got a floater bomb. You can find your weapons menu. This is a floater bomb. It's a balloon filled with combustible gunpowder that automatically seeks out enemies and targets within the vicinity. Okay, well, I guess I could use some bomb capacity now. While not as powerful as a normal bomb, it can still light things up. Why not give one of them a try on that generator over there? You burn away those vines, they should return to good working order. Be careful not to burn away yourself, though. These things are no joke. Right, okay, let's see. But they're weaker than regular bomb, right? I feel like they might be a joke in that case. Use a charge attack to shoot the floater bomb. But dropping bombs always right click, right? Oh. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I can drop the bomb while I have the fan charge. Alright. I feel like I've been through here before though, didn't I? And was just like something stopped me? Or does this just look just like something else I've seen? Or is my memory playing tricks on me? I don't know. Did not mean to switch characters again. Let's see. I cannot remember where my inventory is. Bombs. Okay, let's press E for equipment. I wonder if there's a quick way to switch bombs. If not, then I guess I just place them. If not, then I guess I can just go through my menu, click on them, and then, I'll just place the floater bombs. They might be weaker, but hey, at least they'll hit the enemies more likely. Careful not to burn yourself away, though. These things are no joke. Man, oh man, I can't wait to eat that curry. Izzy, how's the secondary accelerator looking? I've got her back in working order for now, but it's weird. The damage, it didn't look like a fluke. It's almost like it was deliberate. Someone actually burned it. Someone burned it? But the average Joe can't even get in here. What was that? Sabotage, my dear. It was sabotage. Lee, status report. Some earthquake. That was shaking. Miasma. Something miasma. Something about the wind god. Sabotage. Citizens of New Dam City, this is Alpha speaking. The miasma has returned and is en route to New Dam City. You must evacuate to the Coin Palace immediately. Stop what you're doing and get to the Coin Palace now! Yeah, but if it overtakes the city, the Coin Palace isn't gonna save them. Izzy, what's our timeline? 30 minutes. Wait, no, 20 minutes. That's too long. I'll come help. Wow, so this way leads to the dam too, huh? It's like a top secret passage. Just like the one in the mayor's house. Huh, what if this is how the saboteur got in? What was that? What's going on? Citizens of New Dam City, this is Alba speaking. The miasma has returned and it's en route to New Dam City. You must evacuate to the Coin Palace immediately. Stop what you're doing and get to the Coin Palace, now! It's Alva. John, we gotta get to the control room quick. They must need our help. Maybe it was a good idea for me to give Sonic Punk a slightly different voice, considering... Well, okay, Alva did name herself over there on the comms, but... Little Sam didn't recognize her voice when she was being the Sonic Punk. There's still a lot of darkness here. Ooh. That didn't go anywhere. That's one. You know, I'm just gonna call Sonic Punk here because it recovers fairly quickly. I could use the ammo. Alrighty. Whenever it backs up to do this charge, I keep thinking that's not flying far enough. That I did something wrong, even though there's nothing else I could have done. Looks like a box. What's inside it? Kidding. We're gonna fight a boss down here, aren't we? Well, we do have weapons. I don't know what to make of this. Dead end? Surely not. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a fast elevator. Usually these lifts are super slow in video games. This is turning to be a major pain to... Oh. Okay, so that was Alva. I thought it was like someone else wandering down here. Who in their right mind would install something like this in the dam? Mr. the Sonic Punk, what's wrong? Some tricky pun giving you a hard time? Oh, it's you two. Right. Well, there are certainly a lot of monsters down here. Also, I don't know who, but someone installed some sort of weird, newfangled contraptions. Normal attacks don't seem to do anything against them. There's something about their black shells. If only there was a way to inject some sort of high-density energy into them. Are you kidding me? These things are coated with miasma? Energy. Energy. Let me try. You have an idea? Be careful, though. Ah, jeez. Honestly, I feel like switching characters in this game just makes things feel messier. Okay, let's go. Holy smokes, you did it! These gadgets may try, but they got nothing on you, Sam. What did you even just do? No, now's not the time to be worrying about that. Hurry to the control room. Alva and Isabel need your help. Okay, so it just shuts it down, okay. Let's try to do it like turn... Oh, fudge. Okay, then. Oh, hold on. What do you mean you can't destroy... Oh, crap. Crud! Okay, Alright, so there is a purpose to using regular bombs after all. And we don't need to shut you off, just gotta move through. Wasted several bombs there, though. Maybe we could use a bomb capacity upgrade. Okay, Sam. Time for me to go fight. Whoops. Wrong thing. Okay, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. It seemed like I was being a little sloppy about it. Gosh darn it. Oh no. That was a little awkward, but alright. Alrighty. I don't know why this simple puzzle is messing with my brain. I don't know how or why, but it is. Okay. Turn on. Eek. Just a random thought, but I was like, maybe one day you get a non-conductive pan that could kill those slimes and ignore electricity. But a non-conductive pan would be pretty bad for cooking, right? Because it's not just conducting electricity, it's conducting heat. Is that the treasure chest down there? Because, I mean, I could hear the sound of loot. And it's closer to over here. It's probably that box. Oi. Oi. Alright, we fight! Smack, smack, smack. Just 3 smacks, alright. Yeah, gear parts! Man, these are the items I should be worried about missing. Like, how if we make do without... How actually we make do without upgrades as well, but upgrades are real convenient. Alright, next room. Oh, okay. Oh wait, gotta click the right bomb. Man, if Sonic Punk is... Yeah, I should have been using the gun. Why was I even bothering with the fan? I mean the pan, not the fan. The pan. Alright. Oh. Oh, Kabloomy. Alright, what have we got here? This treasure chest just looks like a really sturdy cardboard box. Solid. I'll take it. That just like increased my might by like 50%. Since these enemies aren't really dropping much in the way of solid. Eek. Okay, this is pathetic. This low shotgun. But pathetic, I mean how I'm handling this. That was just bad. Oh my god. Why is it not running into the enemy? It's running to the explosive barrels instead, which aren't even close enough to actually do anything. Oh god. Okay, that was pretty embarrassing. Let's gun that one down, and, well, let's have a little snack first. A failure of a dish. Stop saying that. Might have pineapple on it, but still pizza. 2, 3, and it stuns it for a moment, so I should run away. Or back out the place. They're not giving me any assault, maybe I shouldn't be fighting. Yes, I should have been using the Sonic Punk. Heal. Oh, hey! Finally! There you are! What do you mean? We've been going forward the whole time. Mr. the Sonic Punk, there's so many different ways to go from here. How are we supposed to get to the control room? Never fear, I know just what to do. You see, within this tunnel is the damn central sluice. If you open that thing up, we'll have enough power to start up the wind god again. Really? We'll go find it right now. Wait. Before you go running off, you first need to open up the sewer sluices. Otherwise, the whole dam might well collapse from the pressure. The sewer has an upper level and a lower level, and you need to open both sluices. You'd reach them from the elevators to the left and right. Okay. We'll go one direction, then we'll go the other direction, then we'll come back here, save, and then charge into the boss room. No, let's save first anyway. You've gotten stronger, but getting stronger isn't your goal, is it? Save your memories? Yeah, we'll save. Still love this contraption. Alright, Sonic Punk, give me ammo. We're supposed to be to operate the sluices with control room, but, well, someone wanted to mess with control circuits. For that reason, we're gonna have to rely on you guys to open them up. Something just occurred to me. We're supposed to head towards them to give them the lunch. So, why are they unable to do anything? No, they're probably working on something else in the control room. That's probably what they were talking about earlier. Anyway, I forgot. I need ammo. I was like, what am I on the screen for? Good thing the animation's fairly quick. Ammo, need bombs. Probably best to get a bomb upgrade next time. I mean, a bomb capacity upgrade. Is that an elevator? Concerning looking contraption. Although I guess a real elevator is kind of concerning looking if it wasn't all sealed in when it's moving. If you could just see those cables instead of having the closed door. Oh crap. Bombs here. What was that? I think the thing was just splashing, but still. What is that down there? Concerning. Wow, she can actually kill it. Okay, I'm not detecting loot anymore, so I'm going to go back over here. Oh crap. Not detecting loot anymore. Ah crap, wrong weapon. Is this the way to go? That's a little concerning. Ah. I'm being clumsy. The thing has longer range than me. It's one directional though. I mean, it only shoots in one direction. I feel like one directional sounds wrong. Unidirectional? Yeah. Still managed to get me. That's just pathetic. Why am I doing this anyway? I'm not getting anything from these guys. They're not even dropping me salt. I feel like there was loot back there. I'm gonna go check that out, and hopefully that's not the right way to go, in which case I'll feel like I'm wasting more time. Why can't I get past this thing? Oh, okay, so this is like an exit path. But I'm detecting loot here. I wonder. Okay, so that's the elevator, so there shouldn't be anything else there. Wrong button, as always. Kind of feel like rebinding the keys, but if I do, then I'll probably have to get used to it again. Because when you rebind the keys is when they finally start working the way that the game intended them to work. I'm missing something, I don't know what though. Yeah, I have no idea. She's doing that, look. Huh. Okay, well, no point thinking about it too hard. So I should be thinking about what to eat next. Seems like boss food. Fruit and meat never tasted so good. Yum. Fudge, get me out of there. What kind of bombs do I have equipped in? Wrong kind. Eek! Away! Oh joy. Run, John, run! Okay, okay. Jess! Gear part. Love it. Now where do I go? Where'd I go? Because this looks like a dead end. Did I mess something up? I don't know. I don't know, but something feels off. Now let's go the other way, see if maybe that'll clear up anything. Eek. That burst of hers is near useless. I don't know why it's there. I should say it's near useless to me, but yeah, I can't figure out why they made it seem like it was some superpower. I'm only doing this out of spite. I know I don't have to fight the thing. Oh no. Do I chuck a bomb? Is that how this works? Or do I get on the raft? Oh, get on the raft here. Yell line. Oh boy. Oh, that's it? Expected a bit more of a fight there. I didn't expect this much of a fight here. That thing hit me 3 times. Yeah, wasted ammo. Whatever. Right. Maybe I should value health a little bit more. It's not like I'm avoiding any of the life, the pieces of hearts, pretty much, if I see them, but oh, that looks concerning. Well, here we go. Look at those 5 hits. Good thing I was ready for that. Could have been a real pain. Alright. Wait, hold on, that's... How's this work? Can a flying bomb go in that direction? You know, I guess it's not going to be affected by the current, but... Okay. You're doing good. Okay, all aboard. Got some more bombs. Ammo's nearly full. Little globs of slime. Little globs of slime. Big fish. Die. Strike one. Okay. Eek. Okay, what was down here again? More of these little slimy guys, and we can pull this out. Or not? Oh, I guess, despite the handlebars being on the left and right side, I think we're supposed to push it down. Oh, wait! How come you can get me through there? Jerk. Okay. Don't know if this is much of a puzzle, but alright. I will take it. Why would I turn off the lights, I wonder? Oh gosh. Splatter! Not enough energy. Good timing, eh? Oh, these didn't give any energy this time. Alright. Oh, that's fine. There is loot somewhere around here, and I'm not sure how to get to it. Oh. I see something there, but it looks like it's gonna be flowing the wrong way. Hey, we'll see in the next room, though? Oh, no, that's a generator. Yeah, this thing looks like a high-tech cardboard box, doesn't it? Except the lid opens up like a treasure chest. Advanced gear part. Alrighty, what have we here? Need other kind of bombs. Back away! Look at me taking cover like the bomb was actually gonna go that far. Ha 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 ha. Do I have to leave someone behind here? Okay, well they won't even let me move while the thing's going on, so I guess John needs to be on there. Okay. Hit it, Sam. What are these? Huh. Alright, alright. Can't go through there. Bombs away. Alright, Sam, your turn. Or not? What in the world? Okay, okay. Well now. Should I be concerned? What was that down there? Oh, that was very important loot. Can't do anything with these? Am I supposed to go that way? Well, I can't go back now. I missed it. The wrong person for the job, I see. Okay, how do I get back then? John, my boy. Oh, wait, I could just do this. Okay, okay. Let's check out to see if Sam can go here, though. Oh, jeez. So dangerous for Sam. Yeah, let's let John take care of this part. I'm sure I can get through it SAM, but... Okay, I got through it SAM. And we got more hearts. Ah, crap. And lost a chunk of health. That's fine. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay. Ain't this awkward. Okay. So I need John to get over here anyway because of the bomb crates. Or the bombable crates, but... a bit of a hassle. Alright, little kid. Onwards! The expression she has. That. Okay. Now we go. Gunshots. Gunshots. Now for the other kind of bomb. And the other kind of gun. I mean pan. Are we good? Can we go now? Yeah. Okay. Those are just bars. High-tech bars. Kind of bizarre, but alright. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot stopping us from, like, I don't know, stacking a, Those things didn't look that high, but maybe they actually went to the ceiling. Because otherwise you could just stack one of these, drum cans and just go over there. Like, just climb over it. Looked like they were flat on top. Wouldn't be too hard to climb. It wasn't like there was barbed wire. Oh. Let the good times roll? Oh, Oi, 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 oi. Oh, crap. Oh, that was close. You see my health? I mean, could have gone a little more smoothly, but do you see my health? It's probably best just to be careful. Yeah, all these things will get bonus health. Well, we'll make some more food soon, I hope. I wonder if I got hit just because I went to the menu and... Still, it's a good thing that I healed just in case. Yeah, that was a little concerning. A chest! Tomatoes! That's a veggie, isn't it? Okay, we made it throughout this place. And I think there's a treasure chest on this side too. For now, let's hit the big red button. Kachik. Alright, then we gotta go to the other side. Open the other sluice gate. Oh, we're gonna go back and make some food at least. Save and all that. Good jazz. Solid! That was worth breaking that crate. Where are my consumables again? Yeah, give me some ammo. Thank you. Didn't mean to sound so demanding, I appreciate it. Alright. Loot! It looks like a cardboard box lid, but then it opens up like that. Salt. Thank you. I have now doubled my money from what I had before. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. We made it back. We're safe. Go cook some food and then try again. It wasn't a rest area that I missed, did I? Hmm. It doesn't even show the cooking stuff on the map. Oh well. Time to do a lot of cooking because, yeah, if there's no rest area, I'm gonna need to get my health back somehow. Got all these wonderful veggies to use. Veggie stir fry. Let's get cooking. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, actually we're gonna do quite a few of these, so let's skip this one. %50 more, okay. And possibly another veggie stir fry. And then it's gonna be one more after this, actually. I feel like I'm gonna need that much health. Cool. One more veggie. Two of these, one of these. Wow, I'm actually burning through the vegetables. Okay, and then we'll actually watch the animation last one, wherever it may be. Okay, okay, what have we got? Unknown recipe. I only have one ham thing, though. Dumplings. Seafood chowder. Man, I want some chowder. That's what I want today. I don't want to go get any fancy food. I do like a fried chicken, but I don't need like $30 of fried chicken or anything right now. I just want a big old cup of chowder. Just like pour it over some rice or something. Okay, so seafood chowder, whether you use 2 eggs or 2 octopus. The thing is that the recipes are they only specify what type of ingredients are in there. Oh. You specifically need crab for that one. You specifically need okay. So it seems like some of the items are made from just 3 instances of the same thing. If only those. Ooh, potatoes. Okay. Okay. Before that, let me just check all these other things, see if we got anything for the items I got a lot of. Nope. Alright, alright. In that case, let's go for the potatoes, and let's go with extra firepower because I feel like it. Potato. I like french fries, I like potato wedges, I like mashed potatoes. I like baked potatoes. Hey, those potatoes look like they have green sprouts on them. I'm pretty sure the sprouts mean that the potato is kind of poisonous. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure those things mean they're poisonous because it's starting to grow and it'll start producing a certain type of like acid or chemical or something. I don't know. Enjoy fries as a snack, pair with your favorite dish, or even as the dish. When you choose fries, you choose right. Well, I could definitely agree with that. Although, it makes sense that it doesn't give anything more than just like some health, but still. Alrighty. Well, we're out of fries. Let's heal up. Cyberpunk's almost full up again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the temp HP does not stack. Got it. Alright, let's keep going on then. Give me some salt. Some more upgrade components would be nice too, but salt. Why? Because I need salt for both ingredient and upgrade part. I wonder, does John use salt in his cooking? I mean, he's got it, right? It's salt we're talking about. Salt's awesome. You need for everything. Well, okay. I was like, how the heck was I gonna get through this? Can I even hit you from here? Salt! Oh, I should've just ran through. I should've just run through. Is that proper grammar? I should've ran through, I should've ran through, I should've run through. It should've been should've ran through. I should know these things. Part of how I handle English is whatever sounds right to me. Which, of course, if they both sound right, then I'm doing something wrong. It's definitely ran. I'm thinking about other words. Thinking. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, I'm supposed to get the crate over there so I can handle that. Got it. Okay. Wait, how do I drag it down though? Oh, I'm a dumb butt. Okay. Okay, I got this. Nope, wrong person. Wait, but she... Oh, Oh dear. She's not strong enough to push the crate, so she has to go up there. However, I want to see if I could do something with those crates. Something did not go according to plan there. Okay. These are just incendiary bombs. They're not even proper bombs. But alright. Okay. Okay. What? Do I have to hold on? I've been playing this game for a while. I should know these things. Eek. Eek. Turn. Just try not to turn this thing. Oh. Yes, she is. Alright. We've increased the pressure in this section. Hopefully nothing blows up on us. Get over here. Gotta remember that sometimes slimes and other stuff jump on me from the ceiling. Wonder what happens if we push that thing into the water. Can we push it into the water? No, they'll die before we can get them into the water. As shown. Nope, can't drag it. Also, I detect an item, but... I'm supposed to blow up something, but what? What am I supposed to blow up? The switch? Do bombs activate switches? I don't remember this. What else could it be? Oh god, there's salt there. There's a decent amount of salt too. Why is there salt when I can't get to it? That's terrible. Yeah, I'm missing something. I'm definitely missing something. Oh, I could have walked down there. Gosh darn it. Okay, looks like we didn't actually have to heal. Up. Max hearts increased. It's good to be safe though. I would have been down to like 1 yellow heart and 1 red heart if I hadn't healed. And that would have just left me real nervous. Gosh darn it! Lost the salt! I don't even know how much salt it was. It was probably next to nothing. Darn it. Okay, okay. Is it perfectly aligned? Maybe not, but it's good enough. That actually looks pretty nice. Okay. My OCD is satisfied. Smash, 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 smash. Smash, 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 smash. Smash, 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 smash. No. Why am I failing so bad? Alright, salt. How much salt did I get? Was that just 2 salt? Probably wasn't worth it, but... Salt! Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't go up or down with this thing. Can only go left or right. So let's go right though. What good is this thing? It'll probably be useful here later. Let's just leave it here in case it becomes useful. Steaming hot. Whoa, almost screw that up. And I almost spoke too soon there too. I have my concerns. Oh gosh darn it. What in the world? Oh. You guys suck. Okay, flamethrower is actually surprisingly useful against them. Maybe I should have been using that. Yeah, I completely forgot about the flamethrower because it wasn't useful against other enemies, but wow, that was amazing. That was freaking amazing. Never thought I'd use a flamethrower against mechanical enemies that shoot arcs of lightning. Eek. Eek. Concerning. The fact that that's there probably means something. Oh no, it's for this, but no, it probably means something. that, or I gotta do some shenanigans to get both characters through. No music in this area. A little dicey there. Okay. I hope I'm doing this right. If I'm not, it'll just take more time. It's not like the city's gonna blow up or anything, right? Okay. I think we did it. Let's keep going on. From out there, I thought this was someone doing their laundry. Okay, it's all quiet here. Time for another mini-boss fight? Excuse me, another one of these android things. Did it always look like this though? This one real fat? Did that always have that backpack in the back? Oh, crap. Bombs. That actually hits decently hard. Maybe I should stop messing around. Oh. Huh. Alright. I forgot to say that line again. Maybe that line is more annoying than amusing. But it kind of grew on me. The main character Binary Domain said it a lot. Apparently it's the name of like 3 songs. By that line, I mean let the good times roll. Yeah, but the main character Binary Domain said that pretty much every time something terrible happened. And they were infiltrating a country with like murderous war robots everywhere, so yeah. Giant war robots. Some of it was pretty intense, some was pretty cool. And it felt like a Binary Domain would have a sequel, but... there was a bit of a sequel hook, like, you know, like a post-epilogue scene. I mean, epilogue post-credit scene or whatever. Anyway, back to this game. Charging efficiency stabilizing. 8 more minutes. Miyazo's approaching the Dragon Market. It looks like we'll make it in time. Izzy, have you ever thought about what would happen if we fail this time? I'd take you and run. That stuff can't keep up with my rocket. Oh, it's your rocket, huh? And what if I said I want to stay? I'd take you anyway. I half expected her to just repeat her statement. I'd take you and run. That's what I was made for. Made? Are you a robot? Or were you, like, genetically engineered? Ah, the sewer sluices. They're open. All that's left is the central sluice, then. Maybe I should go? I believe in them. The same as I believe in you. But I feel like Izzy will want you to believe on her slightly more than you believe in them. The cooling system's under attack. I'll go check it out. I'll be back. Don't leave this room, you hear me? I won't. Be careful, okay? The sewer should be open now. Oi, John, don't point the gun at anyone you do not intend to shoot. Let's go back and just check out the central sluice. Or maybe John, maybe you do intend to shoot her? That'd be kind of yabai though. Oh wait, it's a chest. Apples! Yay, wrong button, as always. Good thing all these things are off now. Alarms blaring. Cooling system's under attack, huh? Let's top off some hearts and get going. Something's going on. We did it, Mr. the Sonic Punk. We opened up the sewer sluices. Huh? Mr. the Sonic Punk? He's not here. Look, the door. The door's open, John. The central sluice must be in there. Maybe he already went in there? Let's go check it out, John. Oh, goody. I was wondering if you were going to give me a chance to heal and save and all that good stuff. Let's see. What do I heal with? Oh, let's use the basic vegetable stir fry. And then we had, yeah, we're not going to need this battery. We're pretty much never going to need that. I'm never going to remember it even when I do need it. Let's see. Fruit pie. You know, despite tomatoes being treated like vegetables, it wouldn't be much of a vegetable anything if it was just tomatoes. I mean, I guess that applies for most things. Like, you can't really make an apple pie with only apples. Am I running out of food ingredients? Should I be concerned? Hot pot. Seafood ramen. Dude, I want some seafood ramen. Unknown recipe. Sure, let's do it. Oh, forgot about the spices. Brr, 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 brr. Those things are just gonna be stockpiling. Sushi platter. Cool. The possibilities are endless when it comes to fish and rice. What was this made with again? Meat, seafood, some kind of dairy product. Meat? Meat and sushi? I mean, I would eat it, but I feel like that's a little unusual. The dairy product's probably for the tamako. Wow, I can't say it right. I was basically trying to say egg in Japanese, but it sounds so wrong when it comes out of my mouth. Tamago. Tamako is wrong. Tamago is wrong. That's like how the typical English speaker would say it. Tamago? Blah. I can't Japanese. Slowly, steadily learning, but it's... I don't know, I feel like it's not progressing fast enough. Except I'm not... I feel like I'm... At the same time, I'm feeling... Like, I feel like I'm feeling impatient about, like, getting better at stuff. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not putting enough urgency into it. Like, I'm not trying hard enough. That's kind of my life in a nutshell, though. Like, I'm not satisfied with my progress, but I'm not trying any harder at the same time, so, yeah, it's kind of awkward to complain when you're in that situation. More puzzles? I expected just like a final boss fight. Okay, let's go. Okay, I don't think there's anything down here. Let me check real fast. But my intuition, also known as my loot sensor, says that there's something the other way. Of course, it might just be the way to go, in which case there's nothing special about it. But I do see some kind of loot thing over there. I mean, I do see a treasure chest over there. Trying to figure out what to do with it. What's this? Oh dear. Were mistakes made? Well, we could probably turn it off if need be. A can't tell for sure, but it looks like... Okay, so it looks like the church is upstairs. Right, doesn't have a good idea of that. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see, what happens if I do this? I just had a sudden silly thought. A not so great thought. What if I leave John here and open the sluice gate? John is still in the sewer! Yeah, that would have been pretty bad. Freaking cans in the way. I feel like they should be able to move this. No matter how heavy it is, I feel like they should be able to move that. Okay, okay, Jess! Wait. That's why I was a little confused, because there's nothing here. What do, though? Solid. I'll take it. Some kind of generator thing up there, isn't it? What to do? What to do? I mean, we can't keep going. There's an exit down there, but I feel like we're missing something here. We can turn it on. The question is, do we want to? What does this even do, now that I think about it? Okay, so these two are connected, and those two are connected. Okay, I managed to successfully flood the place, but did that accomplish anything? And should we really be on this side when we do it? Yeah. I do not know what to do. Okay. It won't let me go here. That's annoying. There's nothing here. I feel like there should be some... Wait. That platform's up. Was it up before? Wait, is that a platform or is that just... I can't tell anymore. I can't freaking tell. Okay, yeah, I must be blind or something, I don't know. No, that's just a blank gap, right? Right? I looked at this before, right? Oh. That's what triggered it. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. Yes? Oh, I screwed something up, didn't I? I screwed something up, didn't I? No, I think I did it. I freaking did it. I don't know what I did, but I did it. No idea what I did. Okay, let's go through, open this up, and see what happens. Success! Yay! I would have just kept going on and be like, ah crap, now I gotta go back. John? Is that you guys? No answer. Must be John. Great! When the cast knows it's a silent protagonist. No, but if it was John, you would hear Sam answering in his place. You guys did it! The central sluice is open! I knew you could do it. I knew you'd handle things in style. I'll open the door for you. Oh, hey, be careful. What if there's something else on the other side of the door? Do you have a way to identify what's on the other side of the door? Ah, crap. What's going on? Don't tell me. We're under attack. It's a raid. I'll just take a peek. It'll be fine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. One character says, stay here. The other character says that I'll take a peek. It'll be fine. Open the door for you. Okay, so she did open the door. She didn't just leave us hanging. What's going on? Don't tell me. Oh no, John, hurry! We gotta get to the control room. See, even Sam is genre savvy enough to know that something bad's going on. Music's getting weird. Yeah. Laser light shows. Oh crap. Ooh, whoa, fudge. Not gonna burn through the crates, but they're gonna hit me, aren't they? Ooh boy. Yes, that's right. Slice them up. Slice. Yes. Don't you love when enemies kill their own allies? I mean, it would suck for them if they were thinking feeling creatures, but... Got you in the corner. You're done for. And we are through. I've noticed it before, but the salt shaker changes color depending on the character. Okay, oh, maybe I should make use of Sonic Punk to restore my bombs, because I'm a little lacking there. Plenty of ammo though. Could have flamethrower that guy to death. Activated. Okay, vending machine. Should I be concerned? That's a big ominous door. Let's try. No, let's check out the big ominous door. Oh wait, but damn Central Core. Okay, that's definitely got to be where we need to go. Or actually, no. Is this what leads up to the surface? Like into the little shrine / temple area? Regardless, let's save just in case. This feeling of being underground, it's familiar, yes. The murky air, the cramped spaces, intuition, experience of one's only guiding light on an adventure. Save your memories? Okay, okay. That all sounds familiar. So I think this does lead up to the surface when it works. Or maybe this leads to the control room? Damn control room. Let me out! Alright, let's go for the loot. The wind shrine. Okay, so this is under the broken elevator. Yes, the elevator's right there. We can see stuck out there. Oh, come on. if this is the same box that we saw up there in the wind shrine, I feel like they should have a freaking maintenance hatch or something instead of going this super roundabout way. Okay, well, let's go. There's gotta be a boss fight coming out. There's no way there won't be. Oh, wait, this didn't look like this before, did it? Were there all these cables coming here? Was the door... Well, the door definitely wasn't busted open, but what's with all these cables? Yeah, these cables look like they're snaking through, like they're infesting the place. Like, what the heck? Alva, we made it! John's trying to push it open. Alva! Just gonna take a quick peek, eh? I thought you were gonna open the door and shut it. No, you're gonna disappear down there and get, like, kidnapped or something, I don't know. Where'd she go? I got swallowed up by one of those giant slime monsters. Yeah. She was just here. What the heck is this? The heck is this? Okay, well, no other way to go. Charge forward. Here we go. Hey, you should get down from there. It's dangerous. Oh no, this guy. No idea what voice I use for him. Are you watching my future self? I've done it! Ah! You see that? Yeah, something you could never, ever accomplish. If it's your future self, then you probably fared just as bad as you did. The trappings of fate, the ultimate power. Pah! Nothing but witless chicanery. I don't actually know that word. I've seen it before, I don't know what it means. Do you hear that, you old fool? Charon! Charon is screaming! Charon's a freaking train. The miasma singing my name. There is no God incarnate, and Mother will never, never awaken. I don't know about that. Seems like she's running around quite a bit. If she's sleep talking, well, that's some fearsome sleep talk. What are you talking about, huh? Get down from there. Who's there? Man, it would be hilarious if he fell. You. What are you? How could you? Get back here. The fan's about to turn on. Wait a minute. You, that guy's just like Mother. Wait, but you've seen her. You've seen her like twice or thrice before. I see. It all makes sense now. You are Mother. Kind of young for a mother. That explains everything. This is what you meant by fate, is it, old man? Wait, what old man? And if it is, then allow me to shatter that fate into 1,000 pieces. Oh. Okay. So, falling probably wouldn't have killed him. Got it. Oh, that's concerning. Are those just, like, inflated tubes? Kind of like the Doc Ock and Into the Spider-Verse? They look kind of creepy, though. They remind me, like, I don't know, like fat larvae. The gavel falls now! Alright, well, let the good times roll. Oi. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. How do I do this? Oh, hi. Oh boy. How did I hit him before? Ah, we're just supposed to smack him until he falls. Got it. Lag! I swear it was lagging. I swear that wasn't just an excuse. I know when I'm bad. Well, I guess I just brute forced it. I got the healing. Oh, hey! The thing's broke. hey. Woo. Uh-oh. I'm definitely lagging. I'm not quite sure why. Some crazy patterns, though. Come on. Why can't I hit this guy? Well, that's not going well. Going hyper-aggressive, but it's not helping me enough. Why isn't it working? I tried zapping him. Something's going wrong here. Hold on, I need to figure out why it's lagging so bad. I mean, I'm not sure that there's much I could do. CPU is sitting 100%. Why? This game is not that intense. And there's nothing I could do about it, really. Oh, well, Okay, let me just close my internet browser for now. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning on video settings. Come on! I guess really I'm gonna have to upgrade my computer, even if it's just switching out the CPU. Okay. We can't seem to do anything to him when he's in this phase. Got extra firepower. Okay, I don't seem to be lagging anymore. This is good. Okay, I just lagged again for a second there. That's not a good sign. CPU is still sitting really high. Am I supposed to do anything other than just hit him with the light? Is he trying to prevent me from getting close there? Because I could swear I smacked him while he was up there before. Okay, I was supposed to smack him. Okay. Destroy the little glowy core. A little closer than I would like. A lot trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do. But hey, we're fully healed. That's great. My attack buff is still there, so I can still punch him. I'm kidding. Attain Solomon's Key. Courage. That's cool. Is the kid still there? Can we punch him? I mean, he clearly survived, but is he still there? I should have expected no less from you, Mother. I concede my defeat. What did you do? The Wind God! You're gonna destroy it! It doesn't matter what you did to me. That fan of yours is finished. And soon, the miasma will swallow this whole city. Well, it sounds like Mother's trying to fight the miasma, so it sounds like she's the good guy? Question mark? The Wind God! It's starting! It's starting! How could this be? But I... Come on, John! Let's get back to the control room! You better not have murdered Alpha. This is not happy music. Alpha, the Wind God! It started! That door is more busted up than it was before. Oh, that's... Oh boy. Alpha. Alpha's not here. Then who was it that stirred up the Wind God? Hey, the door over here is open. Stay away. Why are you telling them to stay away? They're gonna help. Oh dear. superheroes on the other side of the screen have long been idols to children. We built a secret hideout out of trash, a symbol of security, of fun and freedom. Until it wasn't anymore. When did it grow so frail? Now liable to collapse like nothing more than the stroke of a broom, the change of the seasons, or a gust of wind. We've forgotten it. Achievement unlocked, King of Darkness. Looks like a giant fly. Is that supposed to be Beelzebub? This episode's been a little shorter as well, but this seems like... I was gonna say it seemed like a good stopping point, but looks like we got a bit more to go. Man, I've forgotten these guys. What kind of voices did I use for them? Well, 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 John's here. Mr. Punctuality as always. Your watch must have been carved by God of Time himself. What's wrong? You didn't lose something, did you, John? Lose something? Just how long do we know John, huh? He's poorer than dirt in a dumpster. He ain't got nothing to lose. Boy, he's always on time, he does his job, but he's somehow poorer than you guys? That's terrible. Did he spend all his money on cigarettes? Those do add up. What's that? Where is this? You alright up there, John? You ain't still asleep, are ya? This here's the dig site. Our cutie patooey low dig site. Think so, empty. Haven't had a refill in days. You know what it's like to run on fumes, don't you, John? I'm counting on you. If I don't get a refill soon, I might just not stir up again at all. That was pretty dangerous up ahead, John. Unless you got no other choice, I'd just steer clear if I were you. Wait, this is the nice guy. Is he? No, he's got lots of snot, but... I remember the other guy had like permanent snot and looked more like a bum. Ah, that's still pretty nasty though. Oh, I got nothing better to do, let's go. Oh, you're not gonna let me go? Alright, then let's go this way. Not gonna let me take a dump either, huh? Well, I'll just close this door. Let's see. Oh, hey! Why is my loot sensor going off? Sure, I'll take this. Found tokens in my dreams. Alright. Okay. Is this like a flashback dream? Are we gonna see Sam? Are we gonna meet Sam? You remember what I told you, son? Dig site's got itself a lot of secrets, things you can't see at first glance. To find them, well, you just gotta look closely. It's the same place. We're looping. Maybe I should check on the right to see if there was more loot. Okay, well, we've definitely been here before. Yeah. Okay, was there a path to the left there? I'm not quite sure. I doubt the map will work here in this dream world. I could definitely check it. Map seems to be working... Well, arguably, it's working fine. Depends on what you mean by fine. But yeah, there's no path there. Okay, let's check here. Can I use my bombs? He's clearly staring at the wall for some reason. I could run in this room. Kind of interesting. Alright. Can't click on that. Wait, I can go through here this time. I should realize that. Now there's no one blocking the way. Yeah. Come on. Let me through. That is pretty dangerous up ahead, John. I got nothing better to do. Let me out. Oh wait, I can't from there. Why did I think that there was another way to go? Probably because I went to the left down and it didn't bring me to where I wanted to be. Okay, this is new. Okay, so gotta remember, down there, then down there, and probably up here this time. Where you think you're going, John? You're on the clock, you know. You better head yourself right back into that mine shaft. Okay, this is a little different. Rumble, rumble. Ground's breaking apart underneath your feet. And down you go. Landing on your feet. All the grace of a cat. And all the sass of a side protagonist. Push raft. Sure, I guess. But is there any loot here? Slides off. It shouldn't have slid. There's like those two things underneath for buoyancy. The one of them should have just gotten caught on the edge. I can't see where I'm going, but there does not seem to be a tunnel here. Not one to let me go through anyway. Can't actually tell there is a tunnel. Too dark. Too dark and dank down here. Kinda looks like a pod lid right there. Microphone. And what have we here? There's always loot behind the waterfall. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. How to make something creepier? Add eyeballs. We've had this discussion before. Oh my. Oh my. Oh slime. 750. Wait, was it 752? Yeah, I think I saw that in the opening too. Wait, but there's no hair on. Oh, now there's hair. Chapter 5: The Knight and the Princess. Fell asleep on a wooden chair, head forward. Princess, you gotta help! She ain't around. She's not doing well. You gotta save my wife! John, please, hear us out! Please, I'm asking you as a fellow job seeker. You just gotta help, I'm begging you! My wife's still down in Lowtown! After the miasma left, all the monsters emerged from the dragon market. Now they're running amok in Lowtown. They're everywhere! Us Lowtowners, we got nowhere to go. No home to return to. She'll be fine now, mark my words. What with John on the job and all. Let's go! Knew we could count on all with John. Yeah, not like that Isabel. She don't care a lick about us poor folk. Oh, I doubt that's the case. Well, actually no. Even if she didn't care, like... what's that to you? What have you ever done for her, right? You think I was the one responsible for this? I couldn't have done it on my own. Not without Mother's order, that was. But hey, you were saying that you were trying to stop her. Didn't you? Trying to defy fate and all that? This was supposed to be a kink room, but now it looks like an actual torture chamber. And this mother you're referring to is Sam? I'm not blind, it's her, I tell you, her! But it does seem she's not complete. The seed has not yet found the sunlight, as it were. Or perhaps her memories of Esther City are already... Esther City? You mean that place actually exists? Of course it exists, you fool! But wait, you're not actually thinking of going there, are you? You're a bit too alive to have any chance of reaching there. Maybe, maybe not. Is she a robot? That smell on you reminds me of the factories. Don't tell me you're... I don't, and have never had, a mother. To know this, just who are you? Wait. Huh. Okay, so she's not talking about a biological mother. But, shoot. Or maybe they're thinking about two different things. Maybe no one's had maybe no one has a mother. Maybe they're all born from all those weird capsules we saw down underground. And the kid knows that, but no one else does. And maybe Isabel is like a gynoid or something, you know, like a robot meant to look like a girl. And maybe that's what she meant by she doesn't have a mother. And maybe the kid's thinking that she's talking about something entirely different. Anyway, with those additional cutscenes with the dream sequence, we're actually close to the 2-hour mark, so I think this is a good place to call it quits. Before that, let's talk to this guy. Leave the princess to me. Yeah, let's go back in. See if we can check up on people. See if the fridge has anything new to say. Sam probably has something new to say. Let's see if we can't find Alba. See what kind of conditions she's in. Oh dear. She looks KO'd. Oh, no need to rest. Alright, full health. Now that I look at it... Okay, so there's 2 rooms. One has bunk beds for John and Sam. And this is Alva's room. Although, it seems like we do rest out here quite often. Alva... I was wondering if this is supposed to be like Isabel's room. Although, if she's a robot, she might not need one. She'd need like a charging port or something though, right? We gotta go buy more ingredients. Yeah, let's save this for next time. We'll go buy ingredients and see what we want to make. For now, yep, same line in the fridge. Alright. We will save, and we'll get back to this next time. Thank you for joining me. Hope you had some fun. And yeah, until next time. Goodbye.